and I think we should be live now. Yes, I think we should be live and going now. All right, so anyway, if anyone joins later, you can always watch the video. So this is really just a quick update on BTC and where I see this going. To be honest, this has really been a big problem for literally like 10 days or 2 weeks now. We've just been ranging, like there is really nothing here. We took this move here, but ever since then, nothing. Like we've been here for 10 days. Yes, 10 days, and really there is nothing to do. It's just disappointing. Anyway, so I've been talking about this rising channel here. So you see the ascending trend line here, and I am saying that until BTC breaks this, and when it does break this, it will give us a target of this right here. It will give us this lower target here, which will be back at $15,700. Now you could argue that from there it will just plummet to the downside, and you'll not be wrong. Anyway, so but for now, what I see happening here is that we have been up in this fractal. So let's zoom that in. Now it's also important to note that the stochastic here is actually declining here on the 4-hourly. So this is a bullish divergence here. Yeah, so far as BTC is not breaking this ascending trend line here, it remains bullish. Yes, now I zoomed in on the 1-hourly chart earlier, and I was looking at an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So you would see the inverted like so, this inverted head and shoulders pattern, but it does not really take us anywhere, because even just the shoulder will just keep us at 17.2, which is not even above the previous swing high here. Let's say the head would put us at, let's see, still just around the previous swing high here. So it's really not a huge move. But if you were to look at this as a bull flag, then this could lead us to somewhere around, I think this will be somewhere around 17.4, and I already took the measurement actually, from here to here. Yeah, 17.6, which is where I will look to give it my best shot if it does break to the upside there. But for now, I am actually, because when price moves up like so and it consolidates while staying up here, it remains bullish. It means that bulls are holding price up there. But the problem with these inverted head and shoulders patterns is that they usually like to retest the lowest somewhere around the head. So because when you are longing a fractal like so, you are putting your long like this and your stop loss somewhere below this shoulder, this shoulder here. So price usually would come below that shoulder, collect that stop loss, then go to the upside, go to the direction that you thought it was going to go initially. So that is what most likely would happen here. And we do also see that the stochastic here on the 1-hourly is in the overbought, so there is a high chance that it actually comes down here. Now in my own thought, I think it can come down to here, which will be the 0.65 fib, Yeah, the 0.65 or the 0.618, that's the golden pocket of the entire fractal, and then it will bounce somewhere around this trend line here. Now remember, insofar as it's not breaking this trend line, it stays bullish, and the 3-day time frame is also bullish, the weekly is also bullish. So for now my bias is still bullish, but I do not see this going too far up. So it's not like I'm hoping for 30k. I'm hoping for 10k more than I am hoping for even 19k. So on the wider side of things, my bias is bearish, but in the short term I am bullish. If I was to pick a side here, I will pick it to be bullish, because the downside limit here is wider. So if I am to take a trade here, I will be taking that trade like so. But really, this is just a consolidation, and really this is not my ideal setup for a trade. This is not my ideal setup. I would like a confirmed pattern, a huge one, not this on the 1 hourly. This will just weak you out, and this, you can't really go in with a larger part of portfolio here. The most you can do here is go in with 3% or 2% of portfolio, and maybe lose, say, 20% of that 2% of your portfolio. It's not much, but it's just boring. Like, really, what is this? My ideal setup would be with 5, 7, 10% of portfolio with 15x leverage. With that, I am extremely convinced that I am right, and it will take, it will really take some strong price action to make me wrong in that case. So but here, so if I am to take this move right here, I'll be taking it around the 0.618 fib, which will be at 17.108 actually. But if I was to just go in at market price, but going in at market price won't really make any sense here, since the 1 hourly is overvalued. The 4 hourly is undervalued, so yeah, it could still go up, but really this is not my ideal setup. This is really not my ideal setup, because here the most you can do is try to catch price here with very high leverage, so that your small investment would mean something. But really this is not good. This is just stupid consolidation. You see it wick up, wick down, wick up, wick down. Like, what is this? Anyway, on the wider scale, if we come here to the daily, and yes, the daily really looks very good. It looks very, very good. If the 3-day time frame was just as overvalued, how many people are watching? 16 people. All right. If the 3-day time frame was just as overvalued as this would be the ideal trade. If the 3-day, that's the kind of thing that will happen for you to have this type of movement. Even these are 3-day time frame actions. You need the 3-day time frame to be overvalued with the daily. That is my ideal setup. It gives me huge returns when I trade that. So the move that we see here on the daily time frame, if we come out here to the daily, you see the descending triangle that we were stuck in for I mean, this was like 100 and something days, I believe. If we take from here, so we started basically from here to here, 143 days. And yes, this was painful. It wasn't really, because this was actually kind of volatile. I got some good trades over here too, but we see that it did come down from this fractal here, and it met with the target of that down to here. Now what's left is this one, which will give us 13.7. Now 13.7 is actually a very significant figure. 13.7 13.7 will just be as strong as that's 19.7. Yes, 19.7. We had another zone. If we come here to the weekly, we will see what I'm talking about. 13.7, this zone right here, we have I think that's on the 3-day or weekly. We have very strong resistance and support at 13.7, I believe. So we have it around here. Yes, around here. So we have it here and here. These zones right here. Yeah, around here. Here and here. 13.7 I think will be extremely strong. This fractal here also points to 14, so I think 13.7 is most likely for this. Another one, which will be the last one, will be this one. So that will be from here to here and straight to here. That will be at 12.3. But if I'm to take this bear pennant here, so it's actually like so, and I think I said this some time ago. So if we're taking from here, not even from there, lowest part of this, and we put here to where price broke out of the pennant. I'm trying to see the larger move here. Oh, we're okay. We've met with that already. Okay, now let's see. If we are to take from here, price is actually bouncing off of that. So the last part of this move will be somewhere around 6,000 of this move inside here. But what about the last part of this move? This should give us somewhere around 10,000. Let's see. I think that should give us on the 4-hourly. Yeah, around 10,000. 10,000, 10,000, exactly at 10,000. How can we confirm this? If we are to go to because this fractal here, this fractal that we are looking at, let's see, this fractal, this one we are looking at, it's pointing at 18K. Now 18K is coming from this. 18K is coming from the descending wedge here, this descending wedge. So if we come to the daily, and you will see what I'm talking about now. Now that daily is overvalued, and I would really like it to stay overvalued until the 3-day becomes overvalued. I will give it my best shot if that is to happen. And if this actually goes to 18K, it will make me a very happy man. If that does happen when the daily and 3-day are both overvalued. The 3-day time frame is already around, I think that's like 50%. That's like 50%. Where is it? We'll come to that. So let's look at this daily here. It's best shown on the 4-hourly. So 4-hourly, this. Okay, now if we take from here, $17.8, 17.8, should it be 17.8? Because it's around here. 17.8. This will give us, because this bull flag here, this will give us this. around 17.6, but we have the 1.618 here, so we have very high chance of this retracing from here. That's why I had a short position here. But I think that will make this will be, if this actually goes up from this right here, because this right here at 17.3 would be the support if price does go up from here. So I think it could go here. If it does go here to 17.6 and come back down, it will mark this as support, but we need a huge short position here still, but with a very tight stop loss anyway, very tight stop loss around here, because when price will touch that, it should retrace. But I think this is going to let's take this all out. By my calculation, that should give us anywhere around 18k. And at 18k, if you take a trend-based fib at 18k, that should also give you 10k, the same value gotten from this. So what we see at 18k should give us the same value as this. Let's see. Yeah, 17.9. all right, so let's take it like so. So we have this, that will be our swing high there, 9,800. Just around 10k still. That is if price does go up here. That's what we would expect. That's like how many percent actually? Wow, that's about a 45% drop. Holy moly. So even at 10k, that would be a 45% drop. Now this 18k, the reason why I am thinking about 18k is because that is the support of this right here. So of this the descending triangle that we had for 143 days here, that's the support of this. That's the support here. Yeah, that's the support. So there's a very strong chance that we bounce off from here. Yeah, but I will actually want to take it from here. Then I have my stop loss above it, but that will have to be a wider stop loss deal, because this is on the daily. So what you would find to be a very small stop loss here will be wide actually. Yeah, but it's not as bad. 4%, 5% stop loss, but your risk to reward is huge. If you had to take this all the way down there, that's an 8.6%. Yeah, 8.6 risk to reward, so it's good. Yeah, so for now as we see that price has is still consolidating here, but it's consolidating to the upside, and it's maintaining this 0.236 fib. It's not breaking below it, because if it does break below it, we are looking at 0.382, which will be at 15.9k. if it does break below here on a daily candle. Now, it does not necessarily have to only break below here. If it only breaks here, if it only breaks this trend line here, so the more it goes to the upside, the potential of it breaking this ascending trend line increases. So if it goes up like so, it can easily break it anywhere here, but here it will actually have to come right down here to break it, which is less probable. So yeah, for now I remain bullish as long as it is holding this level here. And even this would be another fractal. Yeah. Yeah. So even, oh God, yeah. So even this will be another fractal, and if we were to take that as a bull, as a bear flag, and put it up here, that's still going to put us somewhere around 13K. Yep. So far we are in a consolidation. There is really nothing we can do. We've been in this video and BTC is just going from 17.172 to 17.698. I mean, it's really just and when we would have found the bottom, this will happen for months. So yeah, get ready for boredom. This is going to happen for months, and I think it's going to happen somewhere around 9 to 10, 9 to 12K. I think that's gonna happen around there, because most of these 1.618 fips, they lead down to here at 9 to 12K. Even if you're to take this massive bear flag from here on the 3-day time frame, this will also lead you to 9K. This bear flag from the all-time high here, and I've spoken about that already. On the 3-day time frame, this is going to lead you to 9K. So if and when we would have found the bottom, this is just going to happen like this for months, and we would literally have nothing to do but do research on coins that we are going to be investing in. One thing that you must understand is as BTC's price continues to go to the downside, it becomes easier to manipulate its price. So that is one of the things that I think can rapidly push Bitcoin to 3K or 7K and back up to that 9 to 12K range. Yeah, because as we may have seen, a lot of people are accumulating BTC, sending to wallets, and a lot of people, they do that for fear, actually, from exchanges and stuff. But my own thesis around that is it reduces the BTC balance on exchanges. That makes it again easier to manipulate its price. So I would actually have some limit orders to buy at those low levels when we start to crash. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I just wanted you guys to see my thoughts on this. With the 1 hourly here, the inverted head and shoulders that I see here on the 1 hourly, if we were to break to the downside here, I will still be and I'm going to have a limit long position here. Yeah, I'm going to have a limit long position here, somewhere around here. Yeah, because if this breaks this, it's just going to spiral down to 15.9. So it's just, it's ideal to be longing instead at the support here. If you are shorting that support, it means that you are actually betting that it's going to go to 15K, and this is really strong support. We can see that held up pretty good here. So I am going to be longing at this support here, targeting this support here, and let's see if we have anything that can even support the support theory. That support will be at exactly the 0.618 here. So yeah, I would actually put a long position here. Yeah, I'm going to put a long position here. because the hourly being overvalued will mean that BTC has to come down there, and this is the 1.618 at 16.8. If it closes below this 0.78, it's going to go here. There's no reason to just be in the loss. I'm going to put a long position somewhere here with very high leverage, but still I cannot use enough margin to make real profits. This is really just to satisfy the trading game or something, especially for many people. I can stay for a month without trading. It doesn't really mean a lot to me, but I would want an ideal situation where I can take a good trade. One good trade per month is okay. You don't really need to trade every day. That's just what's the the whole purpose of going into trading, when you have to do it like a full-time job. It's of no use. The whole idea of this is so that you can just do it maybe once or twice a week and you have the rest of the time for yourself. It's not really ideal to trade every move. It's ideal to trade big moves. All right, thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks for being here. I will see you in the next update when we would have had some movements. As I've said, ideally I will be wanting to take along somewhere around 17k. Yeah, I would want to take along somewhere around 17k, that, and my take profits for that will be all the way to 17.6. Yeah, 17.6 is where we have the 1.618, and I think it could have a retracement there. So yeah, for now that's my own thesis for this. So yeah, thanks so much for watching the video. Is there any question here that I could answer? Let's see, where are the questions? Why don't I see any questions? Hello, good morning. Cup and handle. Where's the cup and handle? This cup and handle? Yeah, that could be a cup and handle. But even if it's a cup and handle, it still gives us the same target. Yeah, it still gives us the same target, because the cup's target will be the same target for this bull flag here. So they are all intertwined patterns. Yeah, from which BNX? No, those crazy coins can just put you in trouble. Yeah, I was in a polka dot long yesterday and I decided to cancel the long, and one of the reason is I actually made a mistake for putting it on cross than on isolated. In moments like this, when you are uncertain, you don't want to be using cross margin. Cross margin may not trigger your stop loss. Yeah, that happens a lot of the time. So yeah, it may consume your entire portfolio when you were not certain of the broader move. When you are certain of the the huge move, the larger move, then you can use cross margin, because you are convinced that it's going to continue going a certain way. But if you are not, especially with me using other people's money, no, I cannot put anyone's money, even mine, in that type of risk. This would actually be a good bull pennant here, for sure. Actually, look at it. I may have to reconsider my idea here of taking the long here, because taking the long here means you think the bull pennant is going to break to the downside. That's actually a good bull pennant, and really I'm just seeing this now. Oh, look at this. That's a bull pennant, a textbook bull pennant. So yeah, it would be ideal to long it even at current prices, but still you need your stop loss below the 0.786. That's really the problem. Below the 0.786 puts you outside of this ascending trend line. So yeah, you're exposing yourself to some huge risk still. That is why these lower time frames, they don't sit well with my ideal strategy. What's the risk to reward here? Where are you getting your profits? Profits will be at 17.6 or 17.59. Still, this is not ideal. I want like a 10% profit ratio. I want the profits to be like in 10% from the move. That's what I want. 10, 8, so that I can exit at 4%, at 6%. Not this, because this means you would want to exit earlier than this, and earlier than this will be like 1%. So you'd risk your entire maybe 5% to 10% of your portfolio for a 1% move. It's really does not sit well. It's really of no gain actually. Yes, I saw this pennant. Oh, cool. It's only now that I'm seeing it. Yeah, you can see the pennant, and it's really clean pennant. I mean, look at it. It's a really good pennant. Look at it. It's a classic pennant. A textbook pennant. I will have some long positions open now. Yeah, I will have some long positions open. However, if we are seeing that this is going to the downside, then we would expect that it bounces. No, if we are taking from the top to the bottom of the pennant, that could bounce anywhere around, and it's already been bouncing actually. It could actually just bounce from here, even with the 1 hourly being overvalued. The 4 hourly is undervalued. 4 hourly undervalued with the price dropping. That's a bullish divergence there. It's a clean pennant. All right, I'm longing it. Yep, saw this pennant too. All right, so see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you did maybe gain something from it, because really this is really crazy price action. Even the pennant could just go up and maybe stop somewhere around here, form a double top, and plummet back down. So there is really no guarantee. Guarantees can only come, not really guarantees, but you'd only have higher certainty when you see these on higher time frames, like on the daily. That's when you're following the larger trend, because we know that the limit to the upside here is we have a very limited upside potential here. Very limited upside potential. Like, where would we go to? We would go above this. This was here for 143 days. It will require very good economic conditions to bust through this. Well, by good I mean good for crypto, because war could be good for crypto. So yeah, anyway, I did not even want that the video should be this long, but I hope you learned something from it. We will see each other in the next video.